disgrace.
It was a good game of football.
It's a disgrace. The fact that Thomas Frank is still in a job. I watched Martin Jol get sacked at half-time during a UEFA Cup game. Guy didn't even know. Fans knew, and I would have been fine with that happening today. Fine with it, honestly.
Don't you think it's too early?
No.
I feel like it's too early.
No.
I feel like you lot are jumping the gun right now. You're not giving him enough time.
You sound like Vinay. Triggering me.
Maybe Vinay called me.
Triggering me beyond. Okay, I saw what he said in the match day program. He said he's called for calm. He's called for patience. He's called for understanding.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
No, mate.
Why not?
No. Where was that patience when it came to backing Pochettino? I appreciate you weren't there, but still, where was the patience when it came to giving Jose Mourinho what he needed and sacking him, 4 days before a cup final? Where was the patience in giving what Conte needed? You wanted a win now manager. You had to. Didn't want to give them the patience and the time and the backing. So even Ange, I was patient. Nobody can say in this world that I was not patient with Ange. I was more than patient. I rode out hard for the man. Okay, so won you a European
and you got
trophy.
a trophy out of it though.
Finished fifth his first season. So where was the patience then, Vinay? Where was the plan? Where was the backing of him? And now you want me to be patient? You want me to be okay with what I'm watching, what I've seen? I do appreciate, right, that this team finished 17th. I appreciate that we are nowhere near it, and it will not matter who is probably in charge. But I know on some level of my body that these players and this team is not as bad as what I'm seeing. I know that. They are not all terrible.
So you
and
feel
I know that they're
Thomas
not all
Frank's
terrible.
fault?
I think he's
not getting the best out of them?
I've always said it's not all on him. You inherit what you inherit. The club is what the club is. And it's not all on him.
Does that not mean he needs more time?
I don't
want to
see it. I don't want to see it, James. I don't want to see it. Okay? I don't want to see it. I'm over it. I've seen managers sacked for far less.
Yeah.
Losing to West Ham, right? And we've lost to West Ham over the years, right? Losing to West Ham, who hadn't won in 10. Losing to Bournemouth, who hadn't won in 11. The Dr. Tottenham tag is so rife. It's so prevalent right now, okay? And the performances are just not there. Callum Wilson.
I know.
Callum Wilson.
Of all the people to score.
Callum Wilson.
Hey, put some respect on Callum Wilson's name. He is an accredited Premier League striker.
Who's meant to be going to Celtic, right? Who is out of favour. Comes on. First touch.
Yep.
The first touch.
Legend.
Honestly.
Legend.
Really good header by Romero, by the way, after I sacked him off, which I don't care, because that doesn't, for me, that doesn't take away from the fact that I, as a captain, he's actually been better going forward than he has been defensively for us.
Probably.
He's not always been up to it. And that was actually, if you watch a full clip, you actually see the conversation and how it started, not just the little clip there. But I don't take back what I said. And if anyone thinks he's been our best player this season, what are you watching? Open your eyes, please.
Who's been the best player for you so far? Come on, let's
Is there even one?
There was own goal for a bit. Own goal was good. I'd say
Archie Gray.
Who else? No, I would probably say it's really hard.
Struggling.
Richarlison, probably.
I would probably say Mickey
Just
Van
because
de
he's
Ven.
won quite a few games for you or got vital points for you.
I would probably say I'd probably say Mickey Van de Ven.
Yeah, Van de Ven.
Again, but our best players have actually been our defenders because they've been better going forward for us.
There you go. See, Thomas Frank's defensive coach. That's the reason why he's getting the best out of him.
The only good thing that I can say that Thomas Frank has done is improve us at set pieces. That's it.
So if Thomas Frank goes, all right, you get rid of him, you get what you want. Yeah. Who is coming in then to save this mess? Because I just feel like it's the same thing. You lot are saying that there's time for change, but I just feel that the powers that be is not going to be any time soon.
They keep going through managers.
Exactly.
They're rinsing for
Nothing's going to change while the club is what it is.
Who would you want to come in?
Like this? Can I just read you?
Give me a short list.
No, there's only one man.
Who?
I only want Pochettino. I'm not interested in anybody else. I'm not
even
interested
after Chelsea. You would just still take him back
now.
after Chelsea.
He's chilling in America.
I take him back. Yeah, obviously, but he's only there until the contract is up. I think.
July.
Don't you want to move
forward?
World Cup. Because we should never have let go in the first place. And they say don't go back to an ex. I disagree.
Don't go back.
I've had 7 different managers in that time. There's only one man that I genuinely believe that gets this club and understands this club and that can work in the remits of and like the restrictions that this club offers, and someone that I know I will always give time, I will always give patience to, and I think overall the fan base, because I've seen him do it before, and he's the best we ever had in terms of getting the best out.
But look how you treated him. It's like it's like
Wasn't
a bad
me.
relationship.
It
It's
wasn't
like
me.
Toxic.
when you treat when a woman treats a man bad, and then you expect them to come back to you. I moved on to bigger
but
bad.
it wasn't him.
He's long gone.
But he didn't.
Seen the
The
other
problem
side.
is he didn't move on to bigger or better.
What do you mean?
He went to PSG.
Exactly. Went to
Yeah,
PSG.
but it didn't go great for him. He didn't go great for him.
it's still a great
If you think of
experience
Pochettino,
and
you
a
still
great
think of Spurs.
opportunity.
you know.
Listen,
He's
Spurs
played
was
with
liquor
better
food
players.
for him. He grown up since then.
No.
He's grown up.
Let's not.
He's got his hair back. He's loving life.
All he does, all my man does, is sit there and say how much he misses us at every single chance he gets.
Yeah, when he's
wants
bored.
us back.
When he's
You're holding
bored.
on.
But why would he have gone to
Stop
Chelsea
holding on.
He
then?
wants
Stop
us
that.
back,
Stop
and
holding
I
on
want
to it.
him back. And I will never get over what we did to
know when
him.
you're
I will
meant-
never forgive Daniel
Hey,
Levy. I will
Cos.
never forgive the disrespect of fans that said he had to go.
now you
want
wanna
to
bring him on.
Exactly.
Oh, now is it?
Hey,
Ridiculous.
listen.
I'm so hot.
You know
Why
when
is
you're in
he
bed
working
sometimes.
today?
You know when you're in bed sometimes and you think about the ex. Sometimes you think, the old times. But then you think to yourself, I don't want the drama. What she brought. Also, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's bored and like, you know what?
I know.
That wouldn't be bad.
No,
but
Clint, I know his faults. I know. I watched him play Son at left back. I've seen him do random shit. Sorry, I've seen him do random things.
Hey, there's
okay?
nothing wrong with
To be
that.
fair, it's late.
He's
He
got
should be
good
in bed.
stamina on him.
He's got good
But
stamina.
no, Son. I was talking about Son, not Pochettino, because he said he could play left back.
I've seen
Well, back
it.
then he did
But
at
what
least.
I would say, okay, is I know he's no. No, sorry. I thought Arsenal had a chance. They don't. We're having a technical issue as usual. I know what I'm getting with him, and I'm absolutely fine with what I'm getting with him. In all honesty, I'm good with that. We get each other. We're made for each other. And in all honesty, what happened then was a culmination of reasons why it went wrong. Like obviously not being at home for two seasons, not having any transfers for 2 windows. Like there's so many things that were out of his control, and it's the club's fault because the club didn't back him. So now you want me to back a manager in Thomas Frank?
Yes.
Why?
Because he's been proven.
have you grown since
Because
then?
wait, hang on a
With
second.
Brentford.
Have you shown growth
with
since then?
Brentford.
Have we shown growth? No, we've gone
No, that's what I'm
backwards.
saying.
Exactly,
again-
and how many managers did you say you had in that time?
That's what I'm
7
saying.
managers,
Handball.
and every time.
That's handball.
No,
That's
you're
handball.
touching. I can't see a hand.
Let's see if you back it, VAR.
do you
That's
think
handball.
Pochettino-
It might be
comes back to you.
handball, but yeah, as you
Now.
said, you had 7
Yeah.
managers.
Because you're not showing any growth since then.
And in that 7 manager time, every time a manager started to build and started to get a few of his players in and started to get something going, he was out the window.
Yeah.
And you've just slowly regressed further and further
Deteriorated.
each season.
Do
So
not
is it
give
not
that.
time to actually create a project under a
I
manager?
don't want to see a project
and
under
stick
Thomas
it
Frank.
through?
I'm not interested in seeing this
Would you
project.
take
Because it's
Glasner?
so difficult within 6
Would I-
months
would
to
I
get
take
something
Glasner?
cooking.
You take Glasner.
Glasner cries too much. He's crying too much. We'll talk
Nah,
about it.
look,
Would I
Glasner
take-
said
No,
he's done.
I don't want to hear you talking about Glasner, mate.
Hey, let me shut you down later. I'll deal with you later. I'll deal with you later.
mate.
Don't you worry.
I
I've
was
forgotten.
talking about Glasner last week, and
Please
you were
don't
throwing
give
him
that.
under the dirt.
No, I haven't
Don't
forgotten
you
about
be
you.
getting Glasner's
Listen,
name in
alright,
your
listen,
mouth.
what you
Oh,
want.
they've
I
not
haven't
given
forgotten
it.
about you. 4-3, because I ain't seen you since then.
So we'll get on to that
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no.
they've not given that
Tottenham are
penalty.
in disarray. It's funny that obviously it's happened against the team that they hate the most, or one of the teams.
One of
they
the
hate
teams.
the-
It's,
one of
it's,
the
look,
teams,
it's West Ham's
Ham.
cup final. But I'll be honest with you, watching today, you would not have thought that West Ham were the ones
Yeah.
in the relegation zone. Like I think
Well,
you're.
they needed it.
Yeah, they
needed
did,
it
but
for survival.
so do we.
I know, but you lot are just. I don't know what you lot. Are doing
Second,
at the
second
moment.
half, we were much better. Like we had spells today. Like the first 15 minutes, I thought we were the better team, and I thought West Ham were very compact, very under it.
Yeah.
And then again, we gave them a sniff, we gave them an opportunity, and they
Yeah.
take their opportunity.
Yeah.
With us, second half, we did look a lot better compared to the rest of the first. But again, just really, really poor. Can't get it over the line. And then again, even if you're trying to get a draw still wouldn't have been good enough. But I would obviously we would have taken it. And then Callum Wilson comes on, first touch, like Vicario all over the place. Defensively, we're all over it. Like, I'm sorry, you can sit here and you can say what you want. Like Romero's a World Cup winner, whatever. Yeah, he is, but he has not always delivered for Spurs in terms of being defensively. He has cost us at times. Mickey van der Ven, I absolutely love him. I think he's a brilliant footballer. He has cost us at times. Our backline, Porro, defensively terrible. Terrible.
How did Gallagher do?
He's the least of my worries.
Conor Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher is the least of my worries. Then you take off Tell, and you know I've said about Matisse Tell, I don't think that he was worth the money we necessarily paid. It was, again, a very typical lazy Tottenham signing. He didn't do anything to prove that we should sign him, but whatever, he's there. And I will give him credit for the fact that he tries. He wants to try and create. Odegaard wants to try and create. They're just not brilliant. Like, and I think to myself, maybe we are like a 17th place side, but then I think we're not. Like,
nah, you're not 17th.
We're probably
you're better than that.
I reckon we're a 10th place side.
Nah, you're better than that. You're better than that.
But we're not.
No, you are.
Look,
You're only
no.
We're not, guys.
They're exactly where they need to be, bro.
Nah, listen, I know you're going to wind up. I know you're on the wind up.
You're not even winding me.
Nah, you're on the wind up right now. Listen.
But they've been better this season. They've been better this season.
They're top 8 at least.
I don't think we are.
You are.
If you just look at the money spent on the squad purely, then he's 100% correct.
Yeah, you're top 8. Come on.
If you look at the money you've spent and
But,
the actual
like,
players you
That's
have,
irrelevant. That's
head,
irrelevant. How
in
much
my
money?
head,
They're
I'm like,
not performing right. They haven't
No.
been performing well.
But I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, we finished 17th last season, and there's lots of factors why that happened. But this season, we look just as bad, if not maybe even worse at times. And I'm like, well, actually, maybe we are. Maybe we are a 17th place side.
Yeah.
but it's a completely
squad,
new
look at
style
the
of play.
squads.
His style of play could not be more of an antithesis to what you were playing last season.
Of course.
So you have to have time to get the players used to that, to bring more players in, to get the correct type of personnel in to build it. And he's shown at Brentford, when he had the time with his Moneyball system, eventually it worked.
I
His
know.
first few years in the Championship weren't amazing.
James,
It
I
took him a
know,
while
I
to build it
know,
up.
and I know all of that,
You
and
need to get
I
rid of
do.
all
I
these
actually don't
players.
think he's a bad coach. I think he's a good coach, and I appreciate everything he did at Brentford. And I've said that for the last 2-3 months. I just know this is going nowhere.
I just think with this
It's going
with the
nowhere.
crop of players that you
That's
have,
fair
they are not good enough. They are not good enough to get you where you want. To be honest, Ange done a miracle last season, and obviously it's all unraveling this season under Thomas Frank. But I have faith in Thomas. I think he'll actually do well as long as you lot stick it out. This is the rough period. We had to go through the same thing.
Yeah, but you at least saw green shoots with Arteta. You did.
We saw little glimpses of,
I just
okay,
see
yeah, I
mud.
can see what he's doing, the culture and everything like that. Tactically, maybe he's out of his depth, or because it's a bigger club compared to Brentford. But I feel like if he gets the right recruitment, as he did when he was at Brentford with Spurs, he can get you to where you lot want to be. But you lot getting rid of him is just going to set you back another few years.
But
a few seasons.
I want to know, I'm quite curious. When you say their squad isn't good enough to get them where they should be, where do you think they should be?
It's where they are
Where do
right
you think
now.
they should be finishing?
They should
like
be
Spurs,
there.
like say they give a new
14th,
manager
mate.
in,
Nah,
where do you actually
Bro,
expect them
14th.
to finish as a club?
They're not 14th.
They're not 14th.
They're not a 14th.
Oh yeah, sorry, 15th. Bournemouth
Because
should be ahead of them.
to
Really and
creep
truly.
into that
Really
top
and truly.
5
And
is very
Forest.
difficult.
Forest have a better team, really and truly.
Nah.
It is, it's true.
Okay, let's
Tell me I'm not wrong.
let's
Tell me I'm
rephrase
not
this
wrong.
conversation. Right, Newcastle, Leeds, and
What's that for, mate?
okay,
We're 2 points behind you, mate. I wouldn't be giving that smoke. We
I'm
might
ask
be
you the
above you
question.
soon.
Oh, you probably will be. Everyone will be. How many Tottenham
poor
players? How many Tottenham players, Clinton, do you take at Newcastle?
Oh, none.
Like none. Not even a Van de Ven.
Maybe a Van de Ven. Yeah. A Van de Ven.
You ain't
That's it.
taking
You wouldn't take anyone else.
Who else you got? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Tell me.
They want to tell me. You all
Thank
want
you.
to tell
Tell
me
me some
Romero's
players.
world class.
This is
Tell
what
me
I'm
some
saying.
players. I mean,
Romero. I don't know who I don't include Bergvall in this. I don't include Lucas Bergvall in this. I think Lucas
I
Bergvall is a
think
very
Madison is the only guy I'm going nearby. That's the only one from Spurs.
Would you take
No.
Kulusevski?
Yeah.
Obviously, we look far better, by the way, when we
Leeds
do have
taken.
our.
Yeah, I would take Kulusevski.
Yeah.
I would take
I
a
reckon
lot of
you
players.
take
I would take a lot of these
Leeds.
players,
Don't
mate.
worry about it. Don't worry
Xavi
about
Simmons, I would take Colomwani, I'd take Archie Gray.
but
I
you're
would
Leeds,
definitely.
bro.
Yeah,
You're
you're
Leeds.
Leeds. You
Like,
take anyone and everyone.
You're desperate. Like you're.
They're actually playing all right.
Mate, oh, mate, get out
I
of here,
told you
Mr.
we
Brown
ain't done
envelope.
with you yet. 4-3, bro.
Mr. Brown envelope.
4-3. We done.
Yeah,
with
you, mate.
Three
How
times we
you
came
got
back.
that game is the jammiest
3
game
times
I've
he came
ever
back,
seen in my
and then
life.
we broke your heart at the last
Not
kick of the game.
careful.
I ain't seen you
You're
since
gonna
then,
end
so
up
I had to get it.
conceding.
Yeah,
in there.
because we couldn't defend someone from
That's
flipping
not my
Amnesty
fault.
International, mate.
That's
So
not-
what can we do?
That's not my
Can't
fault,
defend.
man. Deal with it, man. 4-3. Hold that. Anyway, so yeah, probably one player, Van de Ven. That's about it. Sorry, Abs.
It's a slippery
And
slope.
none would obviously get in your side.
Nah.
Like, look, there are foundations. There are foundations of some good players there. Like, I know that Maddison is a decent player. What he looks like after when he comes back is a different story. Same with
He's a
Kulusevski.
content creator now, isn't he, Madison?
Well, he's got to do
Shout
something
out
to
to
pass the
Maddison.
time.
Shout out to
He's
Maddison.
Pro dance player.
When you're,
Oh,
it's,
dear.
like,
It's good for your job, though,
it's
isn't it?
boring when you're in the gym all the time. Don't I know it?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
you've got to do something to mix it up when you're doing rehab, right? So I know that we don't know what he's going to look like. He has always been inconsistent anyway. Kulusevski, I don't know what he's going to look like. obviously
Still
Solanke.
at the club?
Yeah,
Still alive.
Yeah, he was out for a knock.
Wow, knock.
8 months ago.
That's a long knock.
Yeah, knock.
Knock.
Broken kneecap.
Yeah.
Knock. Yeah. Yeah, like Xavi Simons, on paper, good player. Have seen a little bit of an improvement. Maybe over time we'll see a bit more if we're not so reliant on just him as the only creative outlet. But generally, like, I think that I don't think a lot of Spurs players, they definitely don't start for probably most of the top 7, 8. I don't think they do. I think squad players, maybe.
Yeah.
But not start.
I haven't been scared of you guys since Kane left, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. That Kane and Son partnership that you had, frightening. Whenever you guys came against us, I remember, what was it? When you played that season at Wembley Stadium, that was the season when
we were unreal.
cooking.
But
you were cooking, and I was like, no.
And then the season after that, we were so stale.
That was it. And then since then, it's gone.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't think Thomas Frank is a
the
problem.
final the next season.
I don't think Thomas Frank is your problem, mate. I think it's bigger than that.
It is bigger than him. But at the same time, I know when it's going nowhere.
But do you expect Pochettino, if he did come in, to just miraculously rejuvenate the squad? No, I'm saying, like, if a new manager comes in, I'm saying if we're all sat here saying the squad is simply not good enough, this recruitment, the players are not going to get to any of the top 8 sides, then what new manager is going to change that?
No. It takes time.
It
will take time. But I would rather actually give it to someone that, firstly, I trust. I trust with my life. Secondly, my life. I trust you with my life.
I hear
trust
the
you with my life.
Pochettino thing because I'm the same with Bielsa.
Exactly. I trust him to make the right decisions. I trust him in terms of who he wants to recruit, if he's allowed to recruit who he wants to recruit. Yeah. He had his hands tied, or one hand tied behind his back for so much of his time at Tottenham, and he managed to do what he did with all of those, like, issues. You know, I think he should never have been sacked. And I think, like, we can try Glasner. Glasner's a good coach, right? He's a good manager. But again, am I going to be looking at the same situation where he's a very good coach and I get frustrated and I don't like the style of play? I know that Pochettino offers me and the fans something that can be, firstly, a mood booster, something that we can get behind. We love the style of play, and I trust him. And I just think that there is I've seen every manager walk through this door, seen them do wrong appointment after wrong appointment.
You've had more man than Bonnie Blue. Like.
Literally, way more man than Bonnie Blue.
Man coming through the door,
all shapes,
mental.
all sizes,
Don't
everything.
discriminate. Yeah,
everyone,
you know what I mean?
have them all.
You do all of that, and then what if Poch what if it ends the same way for Poch and he can't get the best out of this squad?
Then you just simply end the club.
You just
you just
quick game
restart. Yeah,
you know, I'll be honest. Flex said it best himself a few years ago. Control Alt Delete.
Yeah,
like you
or was it Men in Black?
Yeah. And the club never existed. We rebrand as just something else.
Yeah,
just something else, and we start again.
Lily White Spurs or
whatever. Like just like Lily's Army or something. I don't know, because I can't do it anymore. And the fact that I can't, like. I feel like for weeks I've sat here and I've said the same thing, and it must be so boring for you lot, like me losing my head and me saying
it's quite enjoyable for
me saying the same thing week in, week out, show in, show out. You just drown out my dulcet tones. It's fine. But like it's what do you want me to say? And then people say, oh, you're so negative. Well, what would you like me to say? Give me something positive to say. Find me something. If you can find me a positive that I can take out of Tottenham.
You've got a lot of young players.
You've got a nice stadium.
Which is so expensive to
a lot of young players who can develop.
Oh my God. This is what I'm saying.